Nell,
Wait, Dad.
wait up a moment.
Dad, I'm late.
You're not late.
Well, I'm gonna be.
Just stop, all right?
What is it?
Just this.
Can I go now?
I love you, sweetie.
And I love you too, Dad, but I can't...
I just want you to know it. Because I appreciate you coming home like you did.
Not a lot of reason not to, things being what they were.
Still, you did it, and I'm thankful.
You're welcome.
But I think it's time for you to go back to the city.
Dad...
Back to the city and get on with your life. You're 24. You're a college graduate. You have opportunities.
You are completely stuck in the past if you think either of those things mean I have opportunities.
But you can't stay around here hanging out with the old man. I'm fine now. I'm not sick anymore, and I got a hat full of anti-COVID antibodies working for me. I'm fine.
Did you have to take a nap after walking up the stairs yesterday?
I was tired. What? I can't get tired?
Look, I love you, and I appreciate what you're trying to say.
Don't push me away on this.
But in the city, I couldn't be 6 inches away from another human being, unless I was in the bathroom. My job was stupid, nobody was hiring, and COVID had pretty much killed my social life.
What about that Kyle boy?
Part of our agreement is we do not discuss my social life.
He seemed nice.
He was very nice. It's just his idea of a weekend was to smoke 3 bowls and then sleep until Sunday night.
Well, we all have to relax.
Goodbye, Dad.
You need anything while you're at work? I'm be going out later.
No, I don't need anything. And if you go out, wear a mask.
Oh, I always wear a mask.
Wear it over your mouth and nose this time, please.
Nellie, I got these antibodies.
Please.
Oh, fine.
Love you, Dad. Back at 6.
Love you too, Nellie. Flirt with the customers with nice shoes. They got money.
Thanks.
This is Lima, Quebec, Romeo 449. Yes? No change, but I want to keep watching her, okay?
Hey, dude, I'm late for work. Can it wait?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I'm,
Dean, you trailed off again.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Nell. I just, could you come over after your shift?
Is everything okay?
Just come over, if you could.
Yeah, of course. I'm off at 6.
I guess, yeah.
Dean?
It's okay, just come.
Just when things couldn't get worse.
Your ID is positive, right?
Absolutely. That's her.
And was that the signal?
Yeah. Let's move.
Hey.
Thank you. Hey, come in. You, want something? I got beer.
Ugh, a beer would be heavenly. Unless you have something stronger.
There's a bottle of something in the pantry, but I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Ooh, mystery booze?
There's a palm tree on the label.
Pass then. Never trust anything mysterious and tropical.
You sound like you're speaking from experience. Cheers.
Cheers. And I confess to nothing.
No mysterious tropical men in your past?
Knew a guy from Guam once.
That's pretty exotic.
He was a missionary kid named Brad. Redheaded and paler than you.
That's pretty pale.
Yeah, don't know how he grew up in Guam without exploding. So, what's up?
Oh, nothing.
You asked me to come down after my shift.
I can't ask a friend to come over for a beer?
Of course you can. I just worry about you. You're stuck at home, can't go anywhere. All your plans after high school in the toilet.
You do realize everything you just said also applies to you, right?
Well, duh. But when I focus on you, it's sympathy. When I focus on me, it's self-pity. I hate self-pity.
I sympathize.
Dad was acting weird again this morning.
Weird how?
Kissing me on the forehead, telling me he loved me.
Wow, get the straitjacket.
You know what I mean. That's not like him. He was always gruff but lovable, not kumbaya.
Well, maybe he's feeling his mortality. COVID knocks you through a loop, I hear.
How many cases in the county?
Dad said we jumped 4 this week. 106?
I knew the high school shouldn't have played that football game.
Dad says we're still doing okay per capita.
Is he being safe?
Of course he's being safe. He's a doctor.
Yeah, but you know what they say. Doctors are always sick.
I have never heard a living soul say that. Except for you, just now.
No, I'm sure I read it on a bar coaster once.
You're funny.
Yeah. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
What?
F. Scott Fitzgerald. He coined the phrase lost generation, right?
Sounds about right.
That's what we are. The lost generation.
Wasn't he writing about flappers?
No? Did you even pass Mr. Schmidt's AP English?
Of course I did. After you wrote that paper for me, remember?
I did not write that paper for you.
No, you just leaned over my shoulder and told me what to type.
But I didn't write it. And the lost generation refers to aimless wandering after World War II.
World War I, you mean?
Yeah, right.
So, how are we a lost generation? Are we wandering aimlessly after surviving a massive human tragedy? Oh man, when I say it out loud like that.
I know, right? Only difference is we don't party away the night in the Hamptons. We have cheap beer in a friend's living room, CNN on the TV with the sound down.
Sound on CNN is depressing. They're always so earnest about everything.
Dean? Seriously, why'd you call?
No reason.
It didn't sound that way on the phone. It definitely sounded like there was a reason.
Maybe I just wanted your fine company.
Maybe.
Fine. I'm not sure.
Not sure about what?
Not sure about how much I can tell you.
What's going on?
You know, I always really envied you. Going away to college like that.
Well, it's not exactly difficult. Most of us did it. And you could have gone. You got your acceptance up from the U, right?
I couldn't have gone.
Why not?
Because, look, Nell, I'm not what you think I am.
What do you mean?
It's weird. My dad and we never really fit in here, you know?
Is this the same crap we used to talk about in high school?
No, sort of.
Dean, I keep telling you, the people in this town who make you feel like an outsider do it because they don't have anything else going. Their greatest achievement in life is being born here and then enduring it.
Yes, you've said that. I intimidate them.
You do. You really do. Anybody with a brain does. Look, you can't worry about other people, especially other people from here.
Who I worry about is my dad. He wants out.
Get in line.
I'm serious. We have to get out.
Then do it.
Not that simple.
Yeah, it is. He's a doctor. He can work anywhere. You still have your acceptance from the U. Go. Now.
I wish I could tell you the truth.
What do you mean?
Just that I...
Dean? Dean, what's wrong? Dean, talk to me. Dean, what is wrong? Is that... What is that? Is that your phone?
Proximity.
What?
The bird can't fly far from the nest.
What the hell are you talking about? You're really scaring me.
Don't answer it.
What?
Don't answer the phone.
Dean?
Don't answer it.
Hello?
Get down!
Ah!
Keep your head down.
What was that? Is someone shooting at us?
Wait here.
Dean? Dean, where are you going? Dean! Dean, wait! Stop! Stop! Are you insane? Someone's shooting at us so you take after them?
What?
Dean! Dean, look at me! Are you all right?
You have to come with me.
Where?
You have to come with me to the Undermill.
The what? Wait, do you mean those tunnels under the old mill?
Yes! Come on!
We haven't been down there since we were kids. It's filthy.
We need to go now. He's in trouble.
Who? What are you talking about?
My dad. He's in trouble. I just know it. Would you come with me? Please? It was around here somewhere, wasn't it?
You're not gonna tell me what this is about, are you?
Yeah, here it is. Wow, this hatch is a lot smaller than I remember.
I'm not going down into that filthy tunnel until you tell me what the hell is going on.
I'll tell you, but we need to get out of sight first.
Fine, let's go.
I'll go first.
No, you won't. You'll fall and break your neck. I don't suppose you remembered a flashlight?
Phones?
They'll have to do. Shine yours down here. I want to see my impending doom. Okay, well, I'm happy to see it's actually dirtier than I remember.
Again, I can go first.
Nah, I'm down here already. Don't worry about it. Okay, if I remember right... Yeah, there's a little drop and then a step. Okay, I'm down. Let me shine my light. You see it?
Yeah, I'm good. Just keep shining your light.
Okay.
Having fun?
I am now.
Well, help me out.
That's all I ever do, babe. Okay, I have come to the Undermill with you. And there were promises made about information, telling me what the hell this is all about.
Yeah.
Dean, are you listening to me?
I am. I'm just... This is tough. Okay?
I understand. Now, where are we going?
This way.
So,
you know how we always talk about being outsiders? Feeling left out and like that?
of course.
Well, for my dad and I, it's different. I mean, we are outsiders, just more so.
What do you mean?
My dad and I mean, have a big problem.
You said, yeah. Dean?
Do you remember when we used to sneak down here when we were kids?
Dean, you said you have a problem?
Just work with me, please. Do you remember?
Of course I remember. It's a good place to hide out. Someone stole a bottle of booze from their parents or had some weed.
Or needed a place to make out?
No.
What?
We never made out down here. No one I know ever made out down here.
Of course we never made out.
I beg your pardon?
No, I mean...
If you find me so abhorrent, sir, you might at least have the decency to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh yeah, I remember that voice. Lady Winterbottom. That was like your bit, wasn't it?
Gentlemen would never say such things. I'd forgotten about her. I was big into Regency romances. Thought it was funny.
It was.
Well, not to anyone but you. Everyone else told lame jokes that you were supposed to laugh at because they were your friend, not because they were funny.
It wasn't all bad, was it?
Growing up here? No, not exactly. I mean, it was a really good launching pad. Staying away from here was a pretty powerful motivator. I would have made it too. I'd already had the whole crap apartment, crap job thing. I was ready to hunker down and show the world how tough I was. Outlast the bad times, see my way through to the good. I didn't even mind the bad times, really. Really made you appreciate a cheap bottle of wine. Or Netflix and chill.
What?
I didn't leave town for a nunnery, Dean.
Sorry, I just... yeah. It's hard to picture you like that.
Well then, please don't. Picture me. Ever.
Sorry. Then your dad got sick. That's why you came home?
The world got sick. I had a barista gig and we were shut down. My 3 roommates all lost their jobs too. Legally, we couldn't be evicted, not during the pandemic, but the landlord used to come around and give us these looks. And our shower broke and he refused to fix it. One by one, we all said, this is not worth it, and took off.
But you came home for your dad, right? To help him.
Sure. Yeah, that was part of it. You really love your dad, don't you?
I still need him. I'm gonna need him for a while.
Dean, why are we here? Is your dad down here?
I hope so.
You don't know.
Not 100%. I know he's not at the hospital because I called there. And of course, he's not at home.
And you're hiding out from the drug cartels down in these tunnels.
What? Drug cartels?
Wild guess. Not accurate?
Of course not.
Sorry, but when I consider you were shot at in your living room, it kind of limits my choices as to what exactly is going on here. And since you're not telling me, I guess I have to...
I'll tell you. I promise.
And since you're not, as of yet, telling me, I have to make things up as I go along. Drug cartels are about the only thing that makes sense.
It makes no sense.
Which is something I probably could have worked out myself if I had more information. Dean, for real, you get shot at, insist on coming down into these old tunnels to find your dad when it sure doesn't look like anyone's been down here for years. And that doesn't even cover the weird trance you went into back at your place. Now, you said you needed my help. I can't help if I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
This is the part where you tell me why we're here?
I never wanted to tell you these things. You seem like a really nice human, a nice girl. I didn't want your life to be adversely affected by my problems. But now, you have to understand that the whole world is different from what you think. Everything you think of as normal isn't. There's more going on in this little town than you can possibly imagine.
Well, if I can't imagine it, then I need you to tell me about it, won't I?
Right. You've been very patient. Now, we're looking for my father down in these tunnels because meeting here was our emergency plan. If certain things happened, I was supposed to meet him down here so that we could escape together.
Escape from what?
Those that mean us harm. That's why I wanted you along. They'll be less likely to do anything drastic with a witness. You're human. They can't risk a war.
Okay, let's come back to that last statement, but for now, why do you keep calling me human, Dean? What else would I be? Are there other options?
We have to keep moving. It's not safe.
I'm not sure it's safe staying around you.
Please, no. Please.
Okay, but you have to promise me, no surprises.
I promise. Nothing too weird should happen from here on in.
What was that?
I
don't like this, Dean. We have to do something.
We do. Yes.
Okay, so what do we do?
I'm thinking.
Dean?
Okay, I've got a plan.
Okay.
Get ready.
I'm ready. What do we do?
Run!
This has been Danger North. Escape from Earth, Episode 1, Descent into Danger, from the Icebox Radio Theater. Previously on Danger North, Escape from Earth.
Because I appreciate you coming home like you did.
Not a lot of reason not to, things being what they were.
Could you come over after your shift?
Is everything okay? What was that? Is someone shooting at us?
You have to come with me.
Where?
You have to come with me to the Undermill.
Wait, do you mean those tunnels under the old mill? What was that?
And now, we return to the mysterious tunnel where Nell and Dean must face the creature in the darkness on Danger North.
That was your plan? Run?
I panicked, okay?
What the hell is that thing?
It's hard to explain. Just come on.
Where are we going?
This way.
Dean!
Trust me. It's just a little bit further.
What is?
Ledge.
Thanks for the warning. Can that thing climb down here?
but not quickly. Come on. This way.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Ow! Stop it!
What have you gotten me into?
Stop hitting me!
No!
Now, jeez, you're wearing rings.
Fine. But you are explaining this to me.
Okay, but we have to keep moving.
And explaining why you know these tunnels so well.
We used to hang out down here, remember?
Not here, we didn't. Those tunnels were creepy and old and kind of fun. This is... I don't know what this is.
A service tunnel.
How do you even know that?
There's a sign right there. It says service tunnel.
Okay, I'll calm down.
I know this is a lot.
Yes, exactly. It is a lot. I have been shot at, chased by monsters, and now I'm in a service tunnel, and I don't know why.
Why what?
Why any of it? Can you please explain to me what's going on?
Yes, but we need to keep moving. They're going to catch up soon. I think if we follow this tunnel, we'll come to a main hub. There should be someone there that can help me find my dad. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You've gotten awfully quiet.
I'm trying to process all of this.
Do you have questions?
Of course I have questions. What do you think?
I know. I mean, I assumed. That's kind of why your eerie stillness now is very frightening.
Not as frightening as being chased by those animals.
No.
They didn't make sense. Those animals. Like, the size of a wolf, only...
Insectival?
What?
Insectival. It's an adjective. It means insect-like.
Well, then why didn't you just say insect-like?
My vocabulary tends to get in the way.
Yeah, especially with made-up words.
It's not made up.
We're not talking about this.
You started it.
No, I mean, we're not talking about words. We're talking about the giant insect monsters that apparently live down here in these tunnels, which I thought were abandoned, but are very clearly being used by persons unknown. A fact that you did not bother telling me before dragging me into the middle of it all.
I'm sorry?
Just, seriously, Dean. I appreciate that you want to find your dad, and I want to help, but I need to know what the heck is going on.
Okay, but you have to agree to let me leave some things out.
Why?
Why do you have to agree?
Do not try and sidetrack me with syntax. You know what I mean. Why can't you just tell me what's going on?
Because I could be executed for that.
I beg your pardon?
I could be executed. Seriously. I'd get a trial first, of course, in front of a council of elders, but it is possible if I told you everything about what's going on, I could be... Yeah.
Are you part of a cult?
No.
Then who are the Council of Elders?
They're a government body. From where I come from.
I thought you came from Ohio.
That was just my cover story.
Ugh, why, oh why did I just know you were going to use the phrase cover story?
It was necessary.
Of course it was. Otherwise the Council of Elders would find you.
Oh, they know where we are.
Oh, my mistake. I suppose your dad's in danger of execution too?
No, just jail time.
What?
If I told you too much, Dad would just get jail time. I'd be executed. Possibly.
Dean, seriously, is your family in a cult?
I told you, no.
Is your dad a spy from the Supreme Leader and you're gonna get in your flying saucer and zoom away?
No. I mean, wait, what?
What?
Why did you say that? Why did you say that about zooming away in a... you know.
You're genuinely freaked out by that, aren't you?
No? Would you please stop looking at me like that?
No, I don't think I will. Dean, you're either crazy or...
Or what?
Or I am, I guess. Tell me more about the tunnels.
What?
I can't focus on you right now, so tell me about these tunnels. They used to be abandoned, now they're very clearly been taken over by somebody.
Yes.
They've been cleaned up, lights have been installed.
Yes.
So who did all that?
I can't tell you.
Ah.
Okay. A coalition.
A coalition of what?
Interested parties?
All right. And what do these interested parties want?
To gather information about this place. That's all we're doing, gathering information.
And by this place, do you mean Minnesota?
Partially.
The U.S.?
Yeah, partially.
Planet Earth? Dean? I knew it.
What do you mean?
You're intergalactic spies.
You're funny.
All right, tell me more about the tunnels.
You're not going to ask me more about being an intergalactic spy?
No.
Why do I find that so concerning?
The tunnels, Dean. You said a coalition took them over?
Yes.
And their purpose was to study us Earthlings? Okay, we'll come back to that. Tell me, when they took over these tunnels, was it with the permission of the owners?
I really don't know. My dad handled that.
So your dad's an authority around here?
No, I mean, it was adult stuff. He and I never talked about it.
So you're basically admitting that your dad's a spy, but you're telling me he brought you along on his mission like it was take your kid to work day?
A little more complicated than that.
How much more complicated?
If he hadn't have brought me with him, my life would have been over.
Council of Elders Death Squad again?
No, my life would have been over. I would have been forced into a life of poverty or possibly slavery. Hold up. It's this door.
Walk that back, please.
Nell, keep your voice down. This next part is tricky.
No, we're talking about what you just said. What do you mean sold into slavery?
In a minute. First, we have to get through this.
Dean, what are you doing?
We have to go through this junction.
We can't. It's full of those things.
It's fine. This is their kennel. If they haven't been given the command to guard or attack, they should leave us alone. We just need to slide along this wall and get to that blue door over there.
Way over there?
Yes. Just move slowly.
I hate you so much right now.
Just move slowly.
Dean, one of them's coming over here.
It's fine.
It's not fine. It's coming right at me.
It's probably a mother brooding her nest. She just wants to see if you're a threat.
Am I a threat?
Are you going to eat her eggs?
All right, it's mostly the stress, but I think I'm going to throw up now.
Hold still.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is not!
She's just sniffing you.
Is that her nose? It's on a stalk.
Just don't move. Great.
It licked me!
Come on, let's go.
It licked me!
I know. Now get to the blue door. Come on. We have to keep moving.
I can't see! Oh my gosh, Dean, there's goop in my hair.
It's mostly harmless. Come on.
Mostly harmless?
Your screams upset them. The keepers are going to be here soon, and we can't get caught.
Dean, I need a towel or a handkerchief or something, or I swear I'm going to drop on this floor and have a full-on panic attack right now.
No time.
There's giant insect goo in my hair. Make time.
Perhaps I could be of service to the lady. You two look like you might be lost.
No, we're fine.
She isn't. She has armor beetle saliva all over her head. Allow me.
Thank you.
Not at all. You are Cleed, correct?
What's a cleed?
Yes. Yes, we are Cleed.
This is a restricted area for you.
Didn't know, actually. We kind of got lost. These tunnels, right?
It can be confusing, Master Dean.
Oh, good. You know him. We're looking for his dad.
No.
Yes, I imagine you are. Come with me, please.
Actually, I think...
Come with me, or you can turn around and go back the way you came. Only the armor beetles haven't been fed today. You go back into their kennel, you might find yourself in a worse state than just... goopy. Here, I think you'll find this towel a bit more thorough than my handkerchief.
Thank you, but I can't quite use it right now.
Why not?
The handcuffs?
Ah, yes. Well, do what you can. I'll be with you in just a moment. Master Dean?
Yes?
Your father has been notified of your arrival and will be here just as soon as possible.
Why are we handcuffed to the table?
Well, you've already shown a propensity for wandering about. We don't want you getting into even more trouble, do we?
I just need to see my dad.
And you will. But first, we need to ask you some questions. Do you know the Cleed Expeditionary Code? Dean?
That's a trap.
What?
It's a trap. If I say I know the code, you get me for disobeying it. If I say I don't, you get me for coming here without memorizing it first. Either way, I'm sunk.
No one comes here without first being thoroughly tested on the code.
Well, I didn't have a lot of choice.
The sordid details of Cleed reproduction are none of my concern. Violations of the code are.
I didn't violate the code.
Then what about her?
Yeah, what about me, Dean?
No, please.
No, seriously. This guy seems to think me being here breaks the rules somehow. Does it? He hasn't told me anything, and it's starting to piss me off.
Unfortunately, what you know or don't know is not relevant. You're here. That's a violation.
So you're gonna execute him now? Take him before the Council of Elders?
Thought you said she didn't know anything.
Nice going, Nell.
Oops.
What else has he told you?
She doesn't know anything. I'm the one in trouble.
You're half right.
My father
Has very limited authority. The Cleed are bound by the agreements they signed, and no one, not even us, are allowed to break off-world code.
So you're not Cleed, huh?
Nell, please.
No, I deserve an explanation. And I couldn't get one from you, Dean. So I guess I'll try him.
An explanation?
Yeah. Today I have been shot at, chased by monsters, licked and gooed upon by said monsters, and finally handcuffed to a metal table and interrogated. And I don't know why any of it is happening.
When we get out of this, I'll explain it all.
What's that?
No, I mean,
Look, soldier boy. Any chance I'm gonna just get to go home after this?
That is not my decision.
But there's like no chance of it happening, right? You look like a guy who knows the score.
I'm not sure I follow your reference, but I believe I follow your meaning.
Whatever's going on here, I've seen too much.
That's a fair assessment.
So why not just tell me everything? I mean, if I'm just gonna be vaporized or locked in a cell, why not tell me?
You mean why not monologue like a movie villain?
Well, I wouldn't quite use those words, but...
So you can have all the information you need to save the day after your dramatic and inevitable escape.
Oh, come on. You don't really admit the possibility that we could escape, do you?
He's a spark plug, this one. Problem with spark plugs, sometimes they get snuffed out. Wait here.
I don't think that guy understands how spark plugs work.
okay, listen to me. We can get out of this, but you have to do exactly what I say.
Yeah, because that's worked out great so far.
You have no idea how close you're cutting it with these guys. They will hurt you.
That would be terrible. You must feel awful.
Me?
Who's responsible for all of this? Who dragged me out here? Who still won't tell me what's going on, despite the fact that I'm about to face a firing squad?
What? No, that won't happen.
Says you. I don't exactly trust you at the moment.
Look, I think there's a way out of this, but you have to do something for me.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
No, I think I know a way out.
We're handcuffed to a table.
Right. Say you have to pee.
What?
Draconians can't stand the smell of human urine. It's repulsive.
I agree.
Just say you have to pee and he'll unhandcuff you.
What? I don't understand what you...
You're to remain here for the time being. Someone will bring you some water.
Oh, wait.
What is it?
I have to use the ladies' room?
I don't understand that reference.
I have to... go?
You can't go right now. You need to remain here.
No, you don't... Look, I have to pee, all right? I have to urinate.
I see.
Sorry, but I have to.
That is something that is done, I suppose. You can't take care of it here?
Well, if you want to bring me a bucket, I
No,
suppose...
no, that's fine. Here.
Thank you. Oh no, I'm so lightheaded.
What?
I'm fainting. Ah!
What is she doing?
Help her!
Do human women do this when they have to urinate?
Help her! Otherwise, you're going to have to write this up in your report.
Very well. Miss, Young miss, can I help?
Nice kick.
Thanks. Here.
Stop, Master Dean, this won't work.
What's he talking about?
Never mind. Give me my jacket. Yeah, here it is.
What is that thing?
Just a device my dad gave me. It's a head start.
Is he okay?
Yes, he's just out for a few minutes. Come on,
Which way?
this way, I think. Usually the hub is deeper underground.
You are really explaining how you know all this later.
I promise. Come on. Yeah, here. I think it's here.
What is?
Pretty sure the people that can help us are through this door. Come on.
Whoa.
I know, right? The central hub goes up 10 stories. That's how far underground we are.
Dean, your dad!
What?
Over there, with those soldiers!
I see him. Dad! 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 I'm here. I made it. Dad?
Where's he going?
Dad! What's happened?
Your father just drove away. We're surrounded by guards with guns, and we're 10 stories underground.
I don't understand.
Well, now you know how it feels.
I don't understand. We were supposed to leave together.
Dean, raise your hands. They're pointing their guns at us.
But I don't understand.
Dean, this could get a lot worse if you don't raise your hands.
You have no idea how true that is, Nellie.
Dad?
Get your hands up, boy.
What's your dad doing here?
I don't know.
Nellie, I am really sorry about this.
About what? What are you doing here, Dad?
Long story, no time. Just know I'm sorry
For what?
for this.
Dad! No!